Good morning, folks. We're over here at an outfit close to us, and I'm helping the rancher get a couple colts started. His son's going to ride them, not me. And so I'm doing the prep work and teaching his son, and it's going along really well. And the first thing we agreed upon, all three of us, is that we're not in a hurry. We don't have anywhere to be. So something I really like around colts is I have the opportunity now to actually take my time. That crash and burn deal never did work real well, and then also I don't believe in running them around like a flock of quail with a flag, because there's two colts here. So anyway, what they got to do is, I don't know who said it, but it was profound, was that when you got the feet right, you got the horse right. So that's what I've been focusing on, is getting them sacked out and good about their feet. When I ask a certain foot to move, that's what I expect. So the hooking on deal for catching them is so that later on down the road, as a ranch horse, when you're doctoring, you can get them to walk forward on a rope when you've tied off. And in the morning when you're catching them, it just saves you some time. So there's a whole lot of things that are connected to that, but you can pretty much read it into them as you watch me. So the colt already knows what I want. I've caught him probably 15 times. He's been roped. He also knows what to do. Or she, excuse me, this is the mare. I go at an angle. Before I do groundwork, it's polite to untrack them. My left hand is just as calm as I can get it. There, it crossed over. Now if you notice, my hip is the thing that bends the horse. If I'm on the right side, I've got the lead rope in my left hand. The inside of my hip is bending the neck. So what I'm preparing the horse for now, it's a couple different stages, but what she's going to do is come over and stand by the fence while I reach over the corral and swing a rope and pet her all over and get her prepared to ride. And when I go this way, you need to watch the left hind. She has to go to the fence. The left hind is what has to give. Watch the left hind foot. Now this horse has done this, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. And I guess this is one of the reasons why you take your time, because you gotta, you know, there's days and they're gonna say no. You know, and I'm glad it happened while we're filming. But the main thing is don't get excited. Don't worry about it. It has nothing to do with you. See, I doesn't want to change eyes. Now watch. Now here's a very interesting point, you guys, is that when I have a horse hooking on, I go in to catch them, they come to me. All right, then I got to teach them separation, meaning I don't want you to come to me, I want you to move over. So that's what this filly's figuring out, is how to move over. Now it's the right hind. There's the right hind, now the right front. See, she wants in. I'm just trying to explain to her, you don't come in, you just move over. And I guess the moral of the story is never get discouraged. That's a start. Left hind. Now remember, when I'm done, I'm going to be standing up on the fence and the horse is going to make a circle and walk over to me. I'm just preparing for that. Right front. Okay, there's the general idea. And for me, this is all about the hindquarters. Well, it's an important part of it, I should say. The hindquarters need to disengage for this to work. Direction, impulsion. See, the colt also, again, the flag and the fact that it's still working out the thing about separation, coming to me and not coming to me. Now watch the left hind, I want it to cross over. Right hind. Front end. So we got front end, rear end, and switching eyes. Now the horse needs to be reassured that's enough reassurance. So now I'm the post. I want the horse to move over next to the fence. Mr. Dorrance, I remember him talking about this exercise, saying you try to get him as far away from you as you can. There. So without going all the way back there, you can see I can move a hind foot. And this is no different in trailer loading. The more relaxed I can get, the better the colt will get about it. There's direction, horse. My right hand is impulsion. Left eye. Skull, height of skull. When this is over, it'll be nice and fluid. As you can see, this horse is a little worried. I've hobbled her. I trimmed her feet, and she's been roped a lot. So that's just part of it. So now the important part of the deal. This is what I'm going to do now. Now she's figured out that when she's hobbled, she can cock out. She's figured that out on her own. So if you watch her, she'll relax, because it's dawned on her that whenever she's hobbled, she's not asked to do anything. All she has to do is stand here. And that's important. She's a nice horse, actually. But no, she come off the range, and a lot of range horses, you know, you never know because I wasn't there, but a lot of range horses, they get brought in and roped. And like this other horse, branded, everything gets taken care of, and then they get kicked out again. And you know, it's just the way it's done on some ranches. And I used to be involved with that when I was younger, years ago. And then we kind of figured out if you get them in and get them working a little sooner, they get gentler quicker. But my own personal belief, if you can do it on a perfect outfit, is the day after you wean them, you start working the colts and get them halter broken good about their feet and stuff. Because the day after they're weaned is when they're needing somebody, because their mother isn't there. So you can kind of fill in. So that's kind of something I wanted to show you about the feet, is that the horse can brace on one foot. And you need to be aware of that so that you get all 4 feet to move where you want them to go. So my idea of a release on this colt when I'm done with it, it's right here. Okay, then I leave at an angle. Now, just because that's how you end a session. Thank you.